During his 35-year military career, Admiral James Stavridis has earned respect as a scholar and a sailor. He has commanded our fleet in the Persian Gulf, led NATO forces in Europe, and shaped the next generation of policymakers at the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy. Along the way, he has written 6 books, authored countless articles, and even given a TED Talk or 2. No wonder he has been called a Renaissance Admiral.
I do think that Renaissance Admiral is an apt description for Jim Stavridis. He's really not only the consummate military professional, he really is a national security professional in the broadest and best sense of the term.
Stavridis was raised in a family with a profound commitment to American freedom. He is the son of a Marine colonel who fought in World War II. He is the grandson of a refugee who fled persecution in the Middle East. Almost a century ago, Dimitrios Stavridis was forced to leave Turkey when the government began a campaign of persecution against his ethnic group, the Pontic Greeks. He took to the Aegean on a raft and almost died along the way. He survived the journey to travel to Athens and later to America. His grandson would later return to that same port, proudly commanding a U.S. Navy destroyer.
The reason I loved Jim so much was because we have common roots. I'm the son of Italian immigrants. He comes from a Greek family. Both of us are really the story of America.
Stavridis followed his father into the military and was a distinguished graduate of the Naval Academy. He earned a PhD in international relations at the Fletcher School and went on to command a brand new destroyer, the USS Barry, in deployments to Haiti, Bosnia, and the Persian Gulf. As America combated extremism in Iraq and Afghanistan, Stavridis provided critical support to our troops on the ground as commander of the Enterprise Carrier Strike Group in the Arabian Gulf. He put his frontline experience to work in the Pentagon as a high-level officer during the Clinton and Bush administrations. After serving as the first Navy officer to lead the Southern Command, he achieved another breakthrough as the first admiral to be named Supreme Allied Commander of NATO.
Jim Stavridis, as Supreme Allied Commander of Europe, really did make it appear to be easy. He was a great leader, a great commander, and very importantly, a great diplomat.
At NATO, his operations included directing efforts in Afghanistan and the 2011 intervention in Libya. Alan recalls what it was like to have his friend and former classmate as his NATO commander.
We had some very difficult moments, and I will tell you that there were a couple of nights when I would get on the phone to my NATO operational commander to give him some pretty bad news. And during those difficult moments, I could not have had more support as a commander leading 150,000 troops in combat.
Now a civilian, James Stavridis remains a trusted advisor to top American leaders. He's also the dean of his alma mater, the Fletcher School. He is motivated by a commitment to liberty as old as history itself. He likes to recall the ancient clash of civilizations, the Battle of Salamis, when the tiny Athenian navy took on the mighty Persian fleet.
Themistocles said to his captains, "Tomorrow you must row for your city. Tomorrow you must row for your wives and your children. Tomorrow you must row for your parents. And tomorrow you must row for freedom." The following day, those free men destroyed the Persian fleet.
Throughout his career, this Renaissance admiral has rowed for American freedom. James Stavridis, scholar, statesman.